this video, we are going to talk about mismatch repair. We're going to start off by talking a little bit about what mismatch repair is, how it occurs, and then we're going to talk about what happens when things go wrong with mismatch repair. Mismatch repair fixes bases that are mismatched with each other. If we take a look down here, we have a guanine paired with a thymine. Now let's remember that guanine usually pairs with cytosine, so G pairs with C. And thymine usually pairs with adenine if you're talking about DNA. If you're talking about RNA, the uracil base pairs with the adenine. So essentially you replaced thymine with uracil in RNA. When you have a mismatched nucleotide, you need to repair it. Otherwise, as you'll see, it can cause cancer. Now let's take a look at this diagram down here. So what happens is that the new DNA is being made and then a mismatch is detected in the new DNA. So two genes, MSH2 or MLH1, are heavily involved in facilitating mismatch repair. You might be wondering how the new DNA is separated from the old DNA. Well, the newly synthesized DNA has not been methylated yet, so this allows the mismatch repair enzymes to distinguish between old and new DNA strands. So then what happens is you essentially cut out the mismatched DNA and then you replace it using DNA polymerase and DNA ligase to seal the DNA backbone. Something else to mention is that this occurs in the S phase of the cell cycle. So this makes sense because the S phase is when you have DNA replication. And so if you have a mismatched base in DNA replication, that's when you ideally want to fix it. Now let's talk a little bit about what happens if you have issues with mismatch repair. So there's a disease called Lynch Syndrome, which is also called hereditary non-polyposis colorectal cancer. So it's called this because usually polyps form before colorectal cancer forms, but in Lynch syndrome there are no polyps, and that's what makes this unique. So Lynch syndrome is an autosomal dominant mutation that occurs due to the loss of mismatch repair genes, and this predisposes patients to colon, endometrial, as well as ovarian cancer. The defects in the mismatch repair genes will cause microsatellite instability, and that's a key word. So microsatellites are short segments of non-coding DNA that have a repeated sequence. And microsatellite instability is a change that occurs in certain cells in which the number of repeated DNA bases in a microsatellite is different from what it was when the microsatellite was inherited. Essentially, how I like to think of this is it's a big, complicated way of saying microsatellite instability is essentially just more or less repeats of a non-coding DNA. So quick summary of this video. Mismatch repair occurs during DNA synthesis, which occurs during the S phase of the cell cycle, where DNA is being made. And then the mismatched nucleotides, two important genes maybe to remember, MSH2 or MLH1. You need a way to tell between newly synthesized DNA and old DNA, so look for which one is methylated versus which one is not. And lastly, issues with mismatch repair can lead to an autosomal dominant disease called Blinch Syndrome. That sums it up for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.